So I showed you these things earlier that I make here in the streets of Żoliborz in Poland, in Warsaw. It's a beautiful area to have a walk in. And I'm always surprised how these things then just... Look at this. Ulica Szydełkowa. I'm always surprised how these things just stay up here and nobody really takes or touches them. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't that awesome? And it's a lot of work to make these things, I believe, but it just stays, and they're just new, and next month they'll still be here. And I really, really like that about Poland. I'm right now in Park Dreshera, where apparently each Sunday, at least in summer, from 5 o'clock there is a jazz performance live here in the park, which is pretty cool.
Sang a good song. I heard she had a star, and so I came to see her and listen for a while. And there she was, this young girl, stranger to my eyes, strumming my pain with my fingers. The sky, we can feed the flames with the unkind deeds we've done.
So trying out restaurant Hello Vietnam at Ronda ONZ in Warsaw. Starting off with the fresh spring rolls with beef. So the fresh spring rolls are served cold, or at least kind of cold, which was still very nice. Nice surprise. Healthy starter. And second, I have the spicy sour soup with shrimp. I have to say that in terms of decor, cleanliness, even the kitchen, as far as I can see back there, people service everything, and also the food. This is a little bit more of an upscale, nicer sit-down restaurant with Vietnamese cuisine, and so far the best Vietnamese I've had in Warsaw. It feels a bit more like a place you want to repeat. Recommend it so far. The only thing that's a little bit of a downer is the dessert, which is 25 zloty ice cream with fruits. It's supposed to be, but ice cream from the box, which is alright, but then the fruits is quite limited. Wouldn't necessarily recommend the dessert, but all the other food is pretty good. Trying out a lula kebab made of mutton here in the Georgian restaurant at Novolipki. Looks real nice. Let me know if you want to know the place. This was an absolutely excellent kebab. Real good Georgian restaurant, just like when I was in Georgia. Tastes about the exact same. Very rich in herbs and spices. Delicious meat, recommended. 10 out of 10. Love this real Italian, sort of Mediterranean looking Baroque church. An awesome building. Right in the middle of Warsaw. They apparently have mass in different languages as well. They have Spanish on a certain day, misa en español. Todos los domingos, each Sunday. And here's what I believe was the Anglican church. A Reformed church, not quite sure. It's probably closed. It's always closed when I pass by here. Yeah, Evangelical Reformed Church, so not Anglican. I'm just randomly walking through the center today, going to all types of beautiful areas, and no idea what this building is, but it looks a little bit like French, even like some palace you would see in Lille in France. Similar architecture, very nice. I don't know what it is, but there is a gate in the back and you can just walk around it. All types of little corners I'm discovering in Warsaw, new bars, new coffee places. It's a beautiful summer's day. It's a little bit strange weather, switching all the time, but the sun is very forgiving and it's not unbearably hot, so I'm actually very happy with the rain every now and then. Oh, it doesn't allow you in the gardens actually, but this just goes around. It's interesting how you have all these little corners in Warsaw. What a cool place is this park. Don't know what it's called, but you can hear the trains, have a bit of green space around, gardens. Just many new corners that I didn't really know before. Something to see everywhere. Wonder how much of this is original, probably. I have no idea. But it's a beautiful city. So because my experience at the Georgian restaurant was so good, I decided to visit again for dinner, starting off with the pre-course jarred vegetables. And I've taken one of the hachapuris. They have several styles, and this looks absolutely amazing. So, time for dinner. Recommended one of my favorite breakfast cafes here in the area is called the Chest Bro. They have all sorts of real good breakfast. The best one is actually called chest bro as well, which is a sort of French toast with bacon and all types of things in it. Recommend you try it. Right now I have the porridge, which is real good as well. Svianka, I believe it's called. Cheers. A very iconic and gruesome picture that you may see while looking at historical footage. Pictures of Warsaw is St. Augustine's parish church right here, built in 1892, and it actually survived the Second World War miraculously with serious damage, but at a certain point it was standing like this. And all around it is just complete rubble. It was within the Jewish ghetto of the city during this time, and nowadays it is still standing. It's been renovated significantly during 2011 all the way until 2019. Unfortunately it's closed nowadays, but this tower still nowadays is iconic for the whole Nowolipki area where I am right now in Warsaw. And yeah, it's a fascinating building. I'm not sure if that piece of wall around there is historical, because in the back, like, I've seen some existing pieces of the ghetto. I think that building there is original, perhaps like 100 years old. The building there in the middle, and then that on the left should perhaps be like original ghetto wall, but I'm not quite sure where the walls were. Maybe it's not true at all, but that little piece right there looks original from what I've seen. I have no idea, honestly, but that all around is well, as we saw in the picture, all around it was destruction, so that's all new, and we can see that by the architectural style as well.